when you're ready.
Terrible. Disastrous.
Your mental health was disastrous?
Disastrous. It was. Honestly, it's actually kind of funny looking back at it now. No, it's not really funny. Let's just say it was a lot of self-sabotage and a lot of crying myself to sleep. Now, there is a lot less of that. Still there, but a lot less. Definitely, yes. Music, I feel like music is a part of everyone's lives. I mean, you can't really escape it, you know? Whether you listen to it, whether you play it, it's on the bloody radio all the time. You can't not have music in your life. It's just a matter of how much it impacts your life, you know?
Mm.
And I never thought I'd be the person to be affected by music this much. When I was younger, I definitely didn't think that I was going to play an instrument, at least not trying to play it professionally. I've always viewed music as kind of like almost like a background noise, just to kind of fill the silence, you know, almost like filling a void or something. It's always just kind of been there for me, you know. It's definitely helped me a lot with putting my emotions into perspective, you know. A lot of the times I feel frustration, especially if it's a new song, you know, you're learning the chords, you're learning the notes, you're learning the hand placements and everything, the tempo, the rhythm and the melody and everything. But once you get to that point of understanding the song and understanding the rhythm, and when everything flows so beautifully, it's literally music to your ears. Like, it's just, you can't help but be happy and feel accomplished that you can play such a beautiful tune on something so impeccably tricky. I mean, this artist is not at all related to the piano at all whatsoever, but the Suicide Boys, they have been a great influence on everything, really, in my life. They might not have the best reputation, especially with their own stuff going on. I mean, they've, if you've never heard of them, they're from New Orleans, and they grew up around gangs and everything like that. They're cousins. There's two of them. And they've been doing drugs their entire lives, pretty much, and they were constantly targeted by gangs and mobs and everything like that. So they've definitely had their own shit that they've gone through. And for one, whenever I see them in interviews and stuff like that, they always say how music has given them a chance to escape and given them a second chance, you know? And they've been sober now for 3-4 years, I want to say. And ever since then, their music has gotten so much better. Seriously. And they really are an inspiration to people that have gone through shit, you know? Not necessarily like their shit, but shit in general. And I feel like everybody can relate to that, you know? So I think they've definitely, I wouldn't say they're a massive influence, but they're definitely always at the back of my head.
I'd say I was about uh, 10 or 12 when I first heard a band called Bill Haley and the Comets. They were one of the first rock and roll bands that came on the music scene, and the music really, the rock and roll music really got to me. And that, I think that's when I actually started to listen to music. It progressed into Elvis Presley, although I must be one of the in the minority, but I never really thought Elvis Presley was a good singer. I thought he was a good performer, but I didn't like his voice really. Absolutely, yes. Without a doubt. I love quietly sitting back and listening to all sorts of music, but music can make you laugh and it can certainly make you cry. I get great joy from listening to that sort of, and it resonates with me. Some of the music and the lyrics, if they're good.
You don't like rap?
I do not like rap. Never did, never will.